In our fast, paced, often tumultuous world, the ancient wisdom of Zen Buddhism offers a sanctuary for the soul, a guide back to our inner peace, and a path to self-healing. At the heart of Zen is the quest for understanding oneself and achieving mind-body harmony through practices that awaken our true nature. This guide unfolds the transformative power of 7 Zen practices, each a step toward reclaiming your health and well-being. 1. Mindfulness meditation, the foundation of Zen. Embarking on the path of mindfulness meditation, as illuminated by the teachings of Zen Buddhism, invites us into a world where the present moment becomes a portal to profound self-awareness and transformation. This practice, deeply rooted in ancient wisdom, offers not just a technique for calming the mind, but a way of living that enriches our experience of life itself. The essence of mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation teaches us the art of presence. In a world where our senses are constantly bombarded by distractions, mindfulness brings us back to the essence of our being. It's about observing the dance of thoughts and feelings without getting swept away by them. This observation without attachment allows us to understand the transient nature of our inner experiences, fostering a sense of peace and stability within the flux. The practice of mindfulness is akin to sitting by a river, watching leaves float by on the water's surface. Each leaf represents a thought, a feeling, or a sensation. We acknowledge their presence, their momentary dance in our field of awareness, and then we let them go, watching them drift away with the current. This metaphor beautifully encapsulates the essence of mindfulness meditation. It's about being the observer, deeply rooted in the serenity of the present moment, undisturbed by the flow of our internal world. Transformative benefits. The benefits of mindfulness meditation extend far beyond momentary peace. As modern science begins to uncover, the implications for mental and physical health are profound. Stress, the modern age's epidemic, finds its antidote in the practice of mindfulness. By grounding ourselves in the present, we disengage from the habitual patterns of worry and rumination that fuel stress and anxiety. This shift in focus not only alleviates mental tension but has tangible effects on our physical well-being, lowering blood pressure, improving heart health, and boosting immune function. Furthermore, mindfulness meditation nurtures emotional resilience. The practice of observing our emotions without identification teaches us that we are not our feelings. This realization can be incredibly liberating, as it opens up space for choice and response rather than reaction. Over time, practitioners find themselves responding to life's challenges with a greater sense of calm and wisdom, rather than being hijacked by fleeting emotional states. Cognitive benefits also accompany the regular practice of mindfulness. Enhanced focus, better memory retention, and increased creativity have all been linked to mindfulness meditation. By training the mind to remain present, we enhance its ability to concentrate and process information, making mindfulness an invaluable tool for learning and personal development. A simple practice for daily life. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life begins with a simple commitment to pause and observe. The practice does not require special equipment, a specific location, or an abundance of time. It begins with the willingness to dedicate a few moments each day to be present with oneself. Starting with just 5 minutes a day. one can embark on the journey of mindfulness. Find a quiet space where you can sit undisturbed. This could be a corner of your room, a spot in your garden, or even a park bench. The location is less important than the intention to be present. As you sit, let your body relax. Close your eyes and turn your attention to your breath, the life force that moves in and out of your body without effort. Notice the sensations of breathing, the coolness of the air as you inhale, the subtle movement of your chest and abdomen, the warmth of the breath as you exhale. Your breath serves as an anchor to the present moment, a refuge from the relentless pace of thoughts and external demands. It's natural for the mind to wander. This is not a failure but a part of the process. Each time you notice your mind drifting to thoughts of the past or worries about the future, gently acknowledge this and bring your focus back to your breath. This act of returning to the breath is where the practice deepens, reinforcing your ability to choose where to place your attention. Expanding this practice over time, you might extend the duration of your meditation or incorporate mindfulness into other activities. Mindful eating, walking, or listening are ways to bring the quality of presence into everyday actions, transforming mundane tasks into opportunities for awareness and connection. The path forward. Mindfulness meditation is more than a practice. It's a journey toward self discovery and inner peace. As you continue on this path, you'll find that the benefits permeate all areas of your life, fostering a sense of well-being, compassion, and connectedness. The transformation begins with the simplest act of pausing to breathe and choosing to be fully present in the now. This commitment to the moment opens the door to a life lived with depth, clarity, and a profound sense of harmony with the world around us. In embracing mindfulness, we align ourselves with the Zen path of simplicity and awareness, discovering that the ultimate source of healing and peace resides not in external circumstances, but within the sanctity of our own hearts. 2. Zen walking meditation, movement with mindfulness. Zen walking meditation, a practice deeply rooted in mindfulness, transforms the simple act of walking into a profound meditative journey. This unique form of meditation breaks the conventional boundary of stillness, introducing movement as a vehicle for deep awareness and connection with the present moment. Unlike the static posture of sitting meditation, walking meditation engages the body in motion, creating a dynamic form of mindfulness that is both grounding and liberating. Walking meditation explained. The essence of Zen walking meditation lies in its simplicity and the profound awareness it cultivates. It is an exercise in being fully present, where each step becomes a gesture of mindfulness. This practice embodies the Zen principle that meditation can permeate every aspect of our lives, not just the moments spent in silence and stillness. Walking becomes a meditative act, a way to practice mindfulness in motion, connecting deeply with life as it unfolds around us. Walking meditation turns our attention to the act of walking itself, the feeling of the ground beneath our feet, the rhythm of our steps, the movement of our body in space. It's an invitation to experience walking as if for the first time, with a sense of curiosity and wonder. This mindfulness practice encourages us to step out of the automatic pilot mode, awakening to the rich tapestry of sensations and experiences available in the simple act of walking. Health benefits and practice. The practice of Zen walking meditation offers a multitude of health benefits, both physical and mental. Physically, It promotes circulation and acts as a gentle form of exercise, suitable for all fitness levels. The slow, deliberate movements help to align the body and improve balance, while the rhythmic pace can enhance respiratory efficiency. This mindful way of walking also encourages a deeper connection with our environment, fostering a sense of well-being through nature's therapeutic effects. Mentally, Zen walking meditation is a powerful tool for stress reduction. It helps to clear the mind, offering a respite from the constant stream of thoughts that often occupies our attention. By focusing on the present moment, on each step and breath, we can cultivate a state of dynamic presence. This practice teaches us to bring mindfulness into the movements and activities of daily life, expanding our capacity for awareness beyond the cushion or chair. To engage in walking meditation, choose a quiet path or space where you can walk back and forth or in a circle without interruption. Begin by standing still for a moment, grounding yourself in the present. Then, start to walk slowly, much slower than your normal pace, placing your full attention on the sensation of movement. Feel the lift of your foot, the shift of your weight, the touch of your foot on the ground. Synchronize your breathing with your steps, perhaps inhaling for 3 steps and exhaling for 3 steps, finding a rhythm that feels natural and comfortable. As you walk, let your gaze be soft, not focusing on anything in particular but remaining aware of your surroundings. If your mind wanders, gently acknowledge this and bring your attention back to your walking and breathing. This gentle redirection of focus is where the practice deepens, enhancing your ability to remain present and mindful. Integrating walking meditation into daily life. Zen walking meditation can be seamlessly integrated into daily life, offering opportunities for mindfulness in the midst of our routine activities. You might practice walking meditation on your way to work, in a park, or even while walking around your home. The key is to cultivate an attitude of mindfulness, regardless of where you are or what you're doing. This practice can also be a bridge between the formal practice of sitting meditation and the dynamic activities of daily life, helping to maintain a continuous thread of mindfulness throughout the day. By incorporating walking meditation into your routine, you turn an ordinary activity into a sacred practice, a chance to walk in awareness and peace. Step by mindful step. Zen walking meditation invites us to find stillness within movement, peace amidst the hustle and bustle of life. It teaches us that every step is a chance to connect with the present moment, to cultivate mindfulness, and to walk the path of Zen with open-hearted awareness. Through this practice, we learn not just to walk on the earth, but to walk with the earth, in a dance of presence that nourishes our body, mind, and spirit. 3. Compassionate eating, nourishment for body and soul. Compassionate eating, as taught in the Zen tradition, elevates the act of eating from a mundane task to a practice of mindfulness and reverence. This approach to nourishment goes beyond mere sustenance, infusing each meal with intention, gratitude, and a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all life. In a world where fast food and mindless consumption have become the norm, compassionate eating offers a path back to conscious living and eating. Mindfulness in eating. At its core, compassionate eating is an exercise in mindfulness, applied to the act of consuming food. It's an acknowledgement that what we eat, how we eat, And our attitude towards food can profoundly affect our health, our environment, and the welfare of other beings. Mindful eating involves paying full attention to the experience of eating. From the flavors and textures of the food to the sensations in the body as it receives nourishment. This practice encourages us to slow down and savor each bite, leading to a more satisfying and healthful eating experience. Zen teachings emphasize the spiritual dimensions of eating, viewing it as an act that connects us with the vast web of life. When we eat with mindfulness and compassion, we eat not just to feed our own bodies, but to honor the countless hands that brought the food to our table and the earth that generously provided it. This perspective fosters a sense of gratitude and humility, reminding us of our place in the natural world and our responsibility to care for it. Practical tips for compassionate eating. Expressing gratitude before meals. One simple yet powerful practice is to pause before eating to express gratitude for the meal. This can be a silent acknowledgement or a short verbal expression of thanks. This moment of reflection helps to center the mind, setting a tone of mindfulness and appreciation for the meal ahead. It's an opportunity to recognize the effort and resources that went into producing the food, from the farmers who grew it to the cooks who prepared it. Eating slowly and mindfully. Eating slowly and with full awareness enhances the dining experience and aids digestion. It allows us to truly taste our food, experiencing the richness of flavors and textures that we might otherwise overlook. Mindful eating also enables us to tune into our body's hunger and fullness signals, preventing overeating and promoting better health. By chewing thoroughly and savoring each bite, we turn eating into a meditative practice, nourishing both body and soul. Choosing sustainable and ethical foods. Compassionate eating also involves making choices that reflect our care for the planet and its inhabitants. This means opting for foods that are not only healthful but also produced in ways that minimize harm to the environment and animals. Supporting local and organic farming. Choosing plant-based options, and reducing food waste are all practices that align with the principles of compassionate eating. By making informed choices about what we eat, we can contribute to a more sustainable and just food system. Incorporating compassionate eating into our lives invites a shift in how we view food and our relationship with it. It's a journey towards greater awareness, gratitude, and respect for the nourishment we receive. As we practice mindful and compassionate eating, we cultivate a deeper connection with our food, ourselves, and the world around us, transforming the simple act of eating into a profound spiritual practice. 4. Zen of sleeping, embracing restful awareness. The Zen approach to sleep transcends the mere act of closing one's eyes and drifting off to unconsciousness. It is an integral part of a mindful and intentional life. Recognizing sleep as a valuable practice, Zen teachings guide us to embrace rest with the same consciousness and reverence we apply to waking activities. This perspective invites us to explore sleep not just as a physical necessity but as a spiritual journey, offering profound rest and rejuvenation for body, mind, and spirit. Embracing restful awareness. In Zen, sleep is an opportunity to practice letting go, to rest in a state of awareness that is free from the attachments and distractions that occupy our minds during the day. This practice of letting go is not about trying to force the mind into a state of emptiness but rather about gently releasing the grip on our thoughts and worries, allowing them to dissolve into the background as we sink into a restful state of being. By doing so, we align our sleep with the principles of mindfulness and presence, making our rest a continuation of our daily meditation practice. This approach transforms our perception of sleep. Instead of viewing it as a passive activity or a mere escape from the day's stress, we come to see it as an active engagement with the deepest parts of ourselves. In this sacred space of rest, we are offered a chance to heal, to replenish our energies, and to touch a sense of peace that rejuvenates us on every level. Tips for Zen. Inspired sleep. Establishing a calming pre-sleep routine. A tranquil transition to sleep begins long before we lay our heads on the pillow. Establishing a pre-sleep routine that incorporates gentle stretching or meditation can signal to our bodies and minds that it's time to wind down. Practices such as yoga or Tai Chi can help release physical tension, while meditation can quiet the mind, preparing us for a deep and peaceful rest. This routine acts as a bridge from the busyness of the day to the tranquility of the night, helping us to cross over with grace and mindfulness, creating a serene sleeping environment. The environment in which we sleep greatly influences the quality of our rest. A serene, clutter-free space promotes a calm mind and encourages restorative sleep. Keeping the bedroom free from distractions such as electronic devices helps to create a sanctuary dedicated to rest. The use of soft lighting, comfortable bedding, and perhaps a touch of soothing aromatherapy can enhance the atmosphere, making the bedroom a true retreat from the world. Letting go of the day's concerns. One of the most significant challenges to a peaceful night's sleep is the tendency to carry the day's worries and stress to bed. Zen practice teaches us the art of letting go, of placing a gentle pause on our concerns until the morning. This can be facilitated through practices such as journaling, where writing down thoughts and worries acts as a symbolic release, or through a brief meditation focused on releasing each thought that arises. By consciously deciding to enter sleep with a clear and peaceful mind, we open ourselves to the restorative power of deep, mindful rest. Incorporating these Zen-inspired practices into our nightly routine invites a profound transformation in the way we experience sleep. By approaching rest with intention, awareness, and a spirit of letting go, we allow sleep to become a nourishing practice that supports our physical health, clarifies our minds, and deepens our spiritual connection. In the embrace of restful awareness, we discover not just the joy of sleep, but the deeper joy of living a mindful and awakened life. 5. Gratitude practices, cultivating a thankful heart. Gratitude, as cultivated in Zen Buddhism, is a profound practice that transcends mere acknowledgement of the good in our lives. It is an intentional cultivation of an attitude that appreciates the full spectrum of life's offerings, recognizing the inherent value in both our joys and challenges. This practice of gratitude opens the heart, allowing us to experience a deeper connection to the present moment, to ourselves, and to others. It transforms our perception, guiding us to see the world not through the lens of scarcity or desire but with eyes wide open to the abundance that life provides. The power of gratitude in Zen. Zen teaches that every moment, every encounter, and every aspect of our existence is a gift. This perspective encourages us to approach life with a sense of wonder and thankfulness, even in the face of adversity. Gratitude in Zen is not passive. It is an active engagement with our experiences, a choice to focus on the richness of the present rather than the absence or lack we might feel. By embracing gratitude, We cultivate a sense of sufficiency, a peaceful contentment with what is, rather than a restless yearning for what might be. This shift in perspective is transformative. It opens the heart to the simple joys that are often overlooked: the warmth of sunlight on our skin, the refreshing taste of water, the presence of a friend. These moments, when appreciated fully, enrich our lives immeasurably and bring us into alignment with the Zen principle of living fully in the here and now. Integrating gratitude into daily life. Gratitude meditation. Gratitude meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating a thankful heart. By setting aside time each day to reflect on the blessings in our lives, we train our minds to recognize and appreciate the abundance that surrounds us. This practice can be as simple as sitting quietly and bringing to mind 3 things you are grateful for, allowing yourself to feel the warmth of gratitude for each one. Over time, this practice deepens, revealing the interconnected web of support and kindness that sustains our lives, often in ways we had not noticed before. Gratitude journal. Maintaining a gratitude journal is another effective practice for fostering an attitude of thankfulness. Each day, write down 3 things for which you are grateful. These can range from significant events to the most mundane details of your day. The act of writing them down helps to solidify these feelings of gratitude, making them more tangible and real. As this journal grows, it becomes a testament to the abundance of your life, a source of comfort and inspiration during challenging times. Acts of kindness. Expressing gratitude extends beyond personal reflection. It can be externalized through acts of kindness towards others. These acts, whether large or small, are a way of giving back, of acknowledging the generosity we have received by paying it forward. Offering a smile, giving a sincere compliment, or helping a neighbor are simple ways to spread positivity and reinforce our own feelings of gratitude. Each act of kindness is a ripple in the pond of life, spreading outwards and touching the lives of others in ways we may never fully know. Cultivating a practice of gratitude transforms our relationship with life, shifting our focus from what we lack to the abundance that is already present. This shift is not always easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. As we practice gratitude, we begin to notice the countless blessings that fill our days, the myriad ways in which life supports and enriches our journey. With a thankful heart, we walk the path of Zen with a deeper sense of peace, contentment, and connection to the world around us. In the practice of gratitude, we find not just a practice for living but a practice for loving life itself. Zen art therapy, an amalgamation of the serene principles of Zen and the boundless realms of artistic expression, offers a unique pathway to tranquility and self-discovery. This therapeutic approach harnesses the meditative aspects of art creation to foster a harmonious balance between the mind, body, and spirit. It encourages an immersion into the creative process, where the act of creation becomes not just an artistic endeavor but a deeply spiritual practice. Unleashing creativity with Zen art. In the heart of Zen art therapy lies the belief that everyone possesses an inherent creative potential that, when tapped into, can serve as a powerful tool for healing and self-exploration. This form of therapy is not concerned with the outcome or the artistic merit of the created piece. Instead, it emphasizes the process of creation itself, a mindful engagement with materials, a focused attention on the present moment, and an open, non-judgmental awareness of arising thoughts and emotions. Through this practice, individuals can access inner realms of peace and clarity, exploring the self in ways that words cannot capture, and finding expression for feelings that might otherwise remain buried. Practical ways to engage with Zen art. Brush painting. Zen brush painting, or sumi, is a practice steeped in simplicity, discipline, and mindfulness. It requires one to concentrate fully on the movement of the brush, the absorption of ink, and the flow of each stroke across the paper. This art form teaches the artist to let go of the desire for control, allowing the brush to move freely and the mind to enter a state of flow. The act of brush painting becomes a dialogue between the artist and the medium, a dance of shadow and light that reflects the inner landscapes of the artist's soul. Mandala creation. The creation of mandalas, intricate geometric configurations that symbolize the universe, is another meditative practice that can center and calm the mind. Drawing or coloring mandalas requires a focused attention that can silence the chatter of the mind, drawing the artist into a state of meditative absorption. The repetitive nature of the patterns and the concentration required to fill in the complex designs can lead to a profound sense of inner peace and a temporary suspension of time, providing a respite from the stresses of daily life. Clay work. Working with clay offers a tactile, hands-on experience that can ground individuals in the present moment. The physicality of molding and shaping clay can be deeply satisfying, offering a direct connection with the earth element and a tangible sense of creation. This practice encourages a letting go of mental clutter and stress as one becomes absorbed in the act of creation. The malleable nature of clay allows for an exploration of form and texture, providing a metaphor for the ever-changing nature of life and the possibility of transformation. The Zen of nature is an invitation to dissolve the illusion of separation between ourselves and the natural world. This ancient wisdom underscores the understanding that we are intrinsically linked to the earth and its cycles, offering us profound insights into our own existence through the simple act of reconnection. Embracing the rhythms and patterns of nature, we find a source of healing and wisdom that is as vast as the outdoors itself. This deep connection fosters a sense of peace, grounding, and belonging that nourishes the soul in ways that the constructs of modern life cannot. Deepening our connection with nature. Mindful walks in nature. Embarking on mindful walks in nature is a practice that awakens our senses to the beauty and intricacy of the natural world. It's an act of moving meditation, where each step brings us into closer harmony with the environment. By fully immersing ourselves in the experience, observing the play of light through the leaves, feeling the texture of the earth beneath our feet, and inhaling the fresh scent of the air, we cultivate a sense of presence that is deeply grounding. These walks become a sacred time to reflect, to marvel at the wonders of life that surround us, and to feel a profound connection to the web of life that supports us. Gardening. Gardening is another powerful means of connecting with nature, offering lessons in care, patience, and the cycles of life and death. Through the act of planting, tending, and harvesting, we engage in a dialogue with the earth, learning from its wisdom and experiencing the satisfaction of nurturing life. Gardening teaches us about the impermanence of existence, as we witness firsthand the life cycle of plants. This hands-on interaction with the soil and plants brings us into a state of mindfulness, where worries fade away, And we are left with a sense of accomplishment and a deeper appreciation for the miracle of life. Nature meditation. Nature meditation invites us to find stillness in the natural world, using the serene beauty of our surroundings as a focal point for deep meditation. Whether it's sitting by a babbling brook, under the expansive canopy of a forest, or in the quiet of a garden, nature offers a unique backdrop for meditation. The natural world, with its inherent harmony and balance, supports our practice, allowing us to tap into deeper states of awareness. In these moments of quietude, we are reminded of our place in the larger scheme of things, fostering a sense of oneness with all that is. Embarking on the Zen path of self healing is a journey of profound transformation that touches every aspect of our being. It offers a holistic approach that goes beyond mere physical health, reaching deep into the realms of the mind and spirit, nurturing a sense of wholeness and well-being that radiates from the inside out. By engaging with practices such as mindfulness meditation, walking meditation, compassionate eating, the Zen of sleeping, gratitude practices, Zen art therapy, and a deep connection with nature, we open ourselves to a world of healing possibilities. Zen Buddhism illuminates the path to health and well-being, not through external remedies, but by turning our gaze inward, to the vast landscape of our inner selves. This journey is not about seeking perfection but about embracing our imperfections with compassion and understanding. It teaches us that true healing is a process of acceptance, of making peace with who we are, and of gently nudging ourselves towards growth and transformation. The practices outlined in this guide are not just activities to be performed. They are gateways to a deeper understanding of the self and the universe. Each practice, with its unique focus and method, offers a different lens through which to view our lives and challenges, providing us with the tools to navigate our journey with grace and wisdom. They teach us to live with intention, to cultivate a mindful presence in every moment, and to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. As you stand at the threshold of this journey, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on the path that lies before you. Consider which of these practices speaks most deeply to your heart. Perhaps you are drawn to the quiet contemplation of mindfulness meditation, or maybe the physical engagement of walking meditation resonates with you. You might feel a pull towards nurturing your body with compassionate eating, or you may find peace in the creative expression of Zen art therapy. Whatever practice calls to you, let that be your starting point. Remember, the path of Zen self-healing is not a race. It is a pilgrimage of the soul. Each step taken with mindfulness and intention brings you closer to your true nature, to a place of peace and holistic well-being. There is no right or wrong way to embark on this journey. Only your way, guided by the wisdom of Zen and the knowledge that the ultimate guide to healing lies within you. As you begin, do so with an open heart and a gentle spirit, knowing that each moment of awareness, each act of compassion, and each connection made is a step towards the profound peace and healing that Zen offers. May your journey be rich with discovery, filled with moments of insight and beauty, and guided by the light of your own inner wisdom. May the peace of Zen fill your heart and guide your steps, today and always.